If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bruins will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Finds a little, got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out to 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have first crack at this one. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan's offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. to sling him to the ground. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun. Give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Duncan. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Fires left. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Duncan. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Bruins decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. They'll test the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Trying to use the speed on the jet sweep. Quick step and go. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Find some fresh air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To throw, it's Duncan. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats.
UCLA 10.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Duncan. Safe completion on the screen. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires to the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Duncan. Got a man. It's Westbrook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bruins come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Right on the money. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They booted away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Marsh. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Buying some time. Breaks it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 5 over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Quarterback running on the draw. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Duncan. That's caught. It's Westbrook.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll run play action. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He makes the grab. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Complete to start this drive. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. start in the backfield. It's Reynolds. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Duncan. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
23.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a crease. It's Westbrook. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On to kick it away.
They punt it away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Off-play action. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense now working in the red zone. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, no good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking to throw, it's Duncan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. On the move.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Finds the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to move them on the counter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hester. There he goes. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Underwood. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
UCLA 23.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. The lead is now back down to 9.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The offense changing the play. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Now it's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Slings it downfield. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Looking to throw, it's Duncan. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll pull it on the read. Look out, he's got room. Tackled there by the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The hand to the running back. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to pass, it's Duncan. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds his tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Pucks it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. Makes a grab over the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
First and goal, UCLA.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.